My prosperity family, how we doing out there? You already know what time it is. Bitcoin block really coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto. How we feeling out there, family? It is Financial Fridays, as always. Gonna have an updated look at the market. We can already see. I'm using the crypto bubbles today because crypto 360 with the heat graphs ain't working right now, so I came to the crypto bubbles, which is really the same exact thing, just showing it in a different format. What have you. Now, what we're looking at is the percentage gains and or losses with over the last 24 hours, right? And we're seeing some of the bigger ones that are standing out. Hold on, let me turn this off. BeatStars.com. There we go. We can see some of the bigger losses are Fartcoin, SPX, Lido, Gala, Optimism, Peep, ARB. These are all in the double digits, 13, 14, 15, 20 some odd % losses. That's what we're seeing across the board right now. But as always, we're going to have an updated in-depth look. We're definitely going to cover a couple of stories that I think are very important moving forward. Now, before we really get the ball rolling, right? If you can, tag your family, tag your friends. Try to get some more people on the line for this Friday. Send this out. BeatStars.com. Share it with as many people as you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share it out real quick to a couple of individuals just to try to get them over here. Just try to get them on over here real quick. Get a couple more people in the chat. Give me 1 second. BeatStars.com. Just sending it out to a couple of choice individuals. That's it. There we go. Peace, peace, peace. What's the good word? What's the good word? Man, trying to get an updated look at this market. Get ready for class tonight. Hopefully I'll see you all in there. So let's first and foremost, let's jump into BTC and see what's going on with Bitcoin, going on with the price. We can see BTC right now. Let me open this up a little bit. There we go. Make sure y'all can see it clearly on the Instagram page. But what we're looking at here with BTC is a classic pullback to our 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level. What that does is now place our support at about $103,200. All right. BeatStars.com. So what you should be looking at as an investor, right, depending on what the outcome is you're looking for. If you're looking for further continuation to the downside, what you would be looking for is a loss of $103,200, meaning the price will be trading and closing below that with full candlestick buyers. All right, that's kind of what you will be looking for. There we go. Get up just a little bit. That's kind of what we would be looking for as far as a retracement goes. Let me see how many people we got in the chat. We got 26 on YouTube, only about 9 on Instagram. What we can do before we really get into it, let's do a roll call real quick. Let me see who my dedicated listeners are. Let me see where y'all coming in from. See where y'all checking in from. Y'all already know I'm coming in from Chi-Town, Southside. Yeah, before we get the ball rolling, let's do a quick roll call. Quick roll call. Let me know where y'all checking in from around the world. Quick roll call. Let me see where everybody's checking in from. See what type of cities and states I'm tapping this information into. We got out west in the building, brother Sam Harris. We got Florida in the building. We got Atlanta in the building. North Carolina in the building. Queen City in the building. New Orleans, North Carolina, Northwest. Louisiana's in the building. Houston is in the building. We got LA, Los Angeles in the building. Bronx to Harlem in the building. Peace. Oakland, California. We got the DMV in the building. We got Oregon in the building. We got Houston, Texas in the building. I think that's what HTX is, Houston, Texas. We got Tampa Bay in the building. Greenville, South Carolina in the building. I actually got a lot of family out in Greenville. Aurora, Illinois is in the building. Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, Pure Skin Solutions? We got B-More in the building. Big shout out to Baltimore. B-More is in the building. What's going on? Big shout out to Baltimore. Spent a lot of my younger adult years watching The Wire before I used to go out on the streets. We got Landover, Maryland in the building. Cleveland, Ohio is in the building. Big shout out, Bone Thugs and Harmony. One of the best rap groups ever. Big shout out to Cleveland. Big shout out to Cleveland. We got the South Burbs in the building. What's going on, bro? I didn't even know you was in the Burbs. Where you at? The Heights? UP, the Greasy, Markham, Harvey. Where you at with it? Where you at with it? I didn't even know he was out there. All right. I think that's the end of the roll call. I think everybody even checked in. On the roll call side. So what we can do, get back to the analysis. So Bitcoin right now trading at $104,680. In order for Bitcoin to hold and see any type of move back north towards $112,000, we need to hold $103,200 as support. I'm looking at it on the 24-hour basis. Okay, you out there in Matson and CC Hills. I used to be out there in P-Town. What is that? Provincetown. Fucking with some of the guys out there back in the day. Definitely used to be in and over there off of Alamon too. Over there on I don't know, them niggas out there used to call it A block, but that shit wasn't no A block. That was Alamon. Right there off of Central, over there in Matson. Anyways. What we're seeing right now is a defense being put on at 103,200 by day's end, which is in the next 9 hours and 13 minutes. Right? Within the next 9 hours and 13 minutes, we're looking to hold the 23.6% retracement level. All right? We're looking to hold the 23.6% retracement level. If we lose that, support looks like it's inbound right here around $97,687. So you can look at it psychologically, 100K to 97.7. 100K to 97.7 is what I'm seeing right now on BTC. Now, if we're looking for a reversal, right, you want to go down on the lower time frames. So now we're looking at it on the lower time frame, and what are we seeing? Well, if you look at it from the standpoint of the closures, you've had a perfect 61.8% correction, but we're failing to get that bounce and take out the 50%. So what you're looking at here, you got to take out 105,500, right? So 105.5. right? We need to get back above 105.5. Once we get above 105.5, our next obstacle is 106,725. But if we end up losing 104,358, our target is 102,600 to 100K400 down here below. All right? Yep, you're right. Quick sidebar, if you will, what's your thoughts on Gemini Bitcoin credit card? As far as being able to utilize it for fiat purchases and get paid in Bitcoin back, it's a go. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the type of technology that those of us that are ahead of the rest of society need to start utilizing and being more in tune with, to be honest with you. I mean, look at it like this. They're giving you free Bitcoin just for making everyday purchases. I mean, grab one, at least use it for gas or something. You know what I mean? Making money make money for you. And more than money is making assets for you. Bitcoin is the supreme asset, in my humble opinion, right now. So any way that I can accumulate and get more of it, I'm going to go for it. Just my humble opinion. Always remember that, y'all, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion and my opinions alone. Any and everything that I'm telling y'all could be 100% wrong. Always go do your own due diligence. Always go do your own due diligence. All right? Anyway, Bitcoin on the 4 hour, right? What you're looking at on the 4 hour, once again, is risk to hold 104,300. If you lose that, 102,600. And below that, you're looking at 100K. Below that 100K, look what you got right here. What's the 1272? $97,600. So once again, right? Once again, it's $97,000 right here, right? Right here. Let me mark it off. Right? There we go, right there. There it is, right there. That's that 97,000. So you're seeing it on the 4 hour and the day. Okay? Okay? That's what you're looking at. If we're going to have a breakdown, if this is going to fail and break down, these are your targets to the downside that will allow you to get cheaper Bitcoin. Because remember, if your name in the game is BTC, right, you want Bitcoin as cheap as possible. Mo, what's good with it, Law? What's the word? When the next time you slide into the shop? You out here? Mo, man, my man. My man. And all is well, Mo. What's the drawing out there? When you coming back to the crib? What you got going on for Father's Day this weekend? Oh yeah, Mastermind said make sure you pay the full balance off every month on the Gemini BTC card because those interest rates will give you a nosebleed. I agree. You coming in tomorrow? Hey, just when you make it in, slide to the crib. You still got the same demo, right? 0508, right? Same demo. I'm hit your line in a minute. But yeah, that's what we're there for the upside. If Bitcoin can get back above $106,725 and get a 4 hour candlestick closure with a follow through, I'd revisit 108 to 110 to the upside at that point. All right, I'll revisit it at that point. Now, moving along into the stories, what we got going on here? We got Anthony Pompliano to lead a new Bitcoin buying group. He's not calling it an investment group. He's calling it a buying group. It's an all-white party. Where at? Yes, sir. Man, we're going to demo. Don't even trip. We're going to demo. It goes on to state that under Pompliano's leadership, ProCap BTC would reportedly seek to raise $750 million in equity and convertible debt as part of a merger with Columbus Circle Capital One. So they're looking to raise $750 million, man. They're looking to raise $750 million. Hey, look, for those that have reached out about the buy like Mike strategy, I have written up the if I gotta go find it again. But I wrote up the notes that we need for that, and I will be sending out emails to everybody that's interested. So look, he got together with some people and he's like, look, we need to raise $750 million. These people are not playing with this Bitcoin, Joe. These people are not playing with this Bitcoin. Like, they're trying to join forces like Voltron or like Power Rangers, right? And acquire as much as possible. We need to be doing the same thing. Stop getting together and putting money on fucking bottles and smoke and the club and all that other shit Start putting y'all money together as a collective towards BTC. Watch how it changes your lives in the next 5 to 10 years. Who can't wait 5 to 10 years to change your life? And if not for your life, for those that come behind you, if you are in a position where you got, heirs, seeds. You know what I mean? Need to start taking it a little bit more serious. Anyways, cryptocurrency entrepreneur Anthony Pompliano is reportedly in talks to launch a new Bitcoin buying vehicle that will seek to raise $750 million. Pompliano is expected to become CEO of ProCap BTC, a special purpose acquisition company that is set to merge with the publicly traded blank check vehicle Columbus Circle's Capital One, the Financial Times reported on Friday. Under Pompliano's leadership, which is still under discussion, ProCap BTC would seek to raise $500 million in equity and $250 million in convertible debt as part of the merger with Columbus Circle Capital One, backed by the Cohen and Company Investment Bank. According to Financial Times sources, the ProCap BTC deal would be announced next week, but its terms have not yet been finalized. So look at it like this, right? You just got the heads up that a major buy is about to go down, right? They about to come back $750 million worth of this product that you yourself can get hands on right now, right? You yourself can get hands on. You're steady getting this news of different players coming to the game saying, we want to buy this product. We want to buy this product. We want to buy this product. Big shout out to Atlanta and Indiana in the building too. We want to buy this product. And you're in a position to buy the product before they're able to buy the product. What do you think the smarter move to do would be? What would the smarter move, what could the smarter move be? These people ain't getting together to put $50 on Bitcoin, yo. They're putting hundreds of thousands to hundreds of millions of dollars on Bitcoin. But they have to wait. Here it is, you as an individual, as a sovereign, has the ability to go. So we can put the pedal to the metal, all gas, no brakes, while they stop and go. We got a chance that a lot of individuals ain't got. And the reason is because we're in the know. It's a lot of people that ain't in the know. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, it goes on to state that Columbus Circle Capital Bank One is a blank check company formed with the purpose of effecting a merger, share exchange, and purchase, asset acquisition, reorganization, or similar combination with one or more businesses. In May of 2025, right? In May of 2025, Columbus Circle raised $250 million in its initial public offering, which is an IPO similar to an ICO. Wealthy Rising. What's going on? Bless Ray. What's going on, Queen? It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've seen you on the live. Thanks for tuning in. But they made $250 off an IPO offering sponsored by Cohen and Company Capital Markets, CCM, a division of Cohen and Company's broker-dealer subsidiary, JVB Financial Group. Cohen and Company, hey, look, peep all the little what you would call spider webs that are connected here, right? Each one of these little entities. You know what I'm saying? I hope all is well with you, Queen. I pray all is well with you. But it goes on to state, Cohen and Company is a publicly traded investment bank listed on the New York Stock Exchange, focused on expanding the range of capital markets and asset management services. The bank has been active in crypto and digital asset industry over the past few years, providing audits, tax, and advisory service related to crypto assets, initial coin offerings or ICOs, decentralized finance, come on now, non-fungible tokens and digital asset exchanges. Brother Peter said, find a way to get more capital to get more sats. We front-running billionaires and trillionaires and nation states and non-governmental organizations and big funds. Hey, that's a 100% fact that individuals need to understand. We are front-running billions and trillions of dollars. We're in the best position to profit off of this space right now that we can ever be in. I'm telling y'all that with full conviction. I really feel like this, that open up a fluid position on ETH mainnet and deposit WBTC USD pool and DCA BTC within the account up to 50-60% with liquidation at 90%. Good strategy, my man, Stephen. Coming through with the alley-oop. Everybody ain't going to be able to catch that, though. Everybody ain't going to be able to catch what you just threw. Everybody ain't going to be able to catch that. You're right, Peter. They're still looking at Bitcoin, and we on Aave, Stacks, everything. We're early. Super early. See, y'all, you know what the problem is, especially those that come to the space new. Y'all look at it every day and be like, oh my God, like right now, right? We look at Bitcoin. You open up in a higher time frame, right? Hourly or something like that. And people will come look at this right here and be like, oh man, yeah, this crashing. Like, nah, you don't want to buy it. It's like, are you a damn fool? This is what you want. Like, do you want Bitcoin to go higher so you can pay higher? You want to buy Bitcoin at 120,000. You want to buy it at 150,000, 250,000. That's what you want to do. I see. I get it. I got it. That ain't me. I want to buy Bitcoin as cheap as possible. That way I can get more. Right? That way I can get more. Anyways, it goes on to state that the news follows Pompliano's leadership of ProCap Acquisition, a fintech-focused SPAC that debuted on the NASDAQ in April. ProCap shares, PCAPU, started trading soon after its upside IPO closed on May 21st, raising $250 million in gross proceeds through the sales of 25 million units at $10 per unit. ProCap shares have seen a notable spike in June, surging from $10.60 on June 1st to $11.40 on Tuesday. The stock closed at $11.30 on Thursday, so the stock performing good. Yeah, Fluid Protocol. You can actually access it through Instanet. Pompliano had not confirmed the reported SPAC merger on social media by publishing time. Cointelegraph approached Pompliano for comment regarding the merger, but had not received a response by the time of publication. All right, and not received the response, but y'all see what he's doing, man. He getting with some people, say, hey, let's put this bread together, Joe. Let's grab as much of this shit as possible. Why niggas ain't doing this? Why all these niggas out here that's hustling, getting all this bread, ain't doing this? Why? Because they don't know. They don't know. Some of y'all need to wake them up and let them know, like, hey, look, it's you know what? What's interesting, if shit was how it used to be, right? And it ain't how it used to be, so it really don't matter. I don't even know why you want to talk on it now, but it wouldn't be hard, right? If we was able to get the now I want to leave that alone because they come after you start talking about getting the streets involved and da 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 da. But there's so much untapped liquidity within the hood, so much untapped liquidity that can be tapped in, utilized here, and then help to grow the hood. Infrastructure, building, education, right? I'm telling y'all what the move is. For a stronger community, future community, the community needs to put its finances and its trust into Bitcoin. This I strongly believe. This is not a fact. These are just my beliefs, though. You get what I'm saying? These are just my beliefs. There's a lot we could do if we could tap into some of this bread that's being made out here and put it to good use, right? If anybody out there got the ear of the streets, reach out to me, though. You know, if you're a shot caller, you know what I'm saying? You got the voice. Reach out to me. We can do a lot. Now, think about this. They're trying to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. Bitcoin 2025 builders predicted DeFi will unseat traditional finance. So not only are we in the forefront of the next gold rush, we're in the front seat of a new underground, I'm gonna call it underground for now because traditional's not on it, underground banking and financial system that we can take advantage of and profit off of on top of that. In fact, tonight's class, hey, look, if you want to learn how to make, man, how do I even put it? I'm kind of hyped to hold tonight's class on Unichain just because of what they're giving away right now. And that's another thing about this space, right? A lot of this has to do with you being early and being first in time to a lot of these different projects because of what they're giving away to the first time comers. Like on the Unichain, man, they're giving away so many Uni tokens right now. I'm over just getting paid Uni token every single day. Like I'm probably making somewhere around a Uni token a day right now. Somewhere around a Uni token a day. Let's take a look at Uniswap right now. Let's take a look at what the possibility of what I could be making a day is. Let's take a look real quick. Take a look at Uni. Hold on. Take a look at Uni. All right. Right now, trading at $7.43. So roughly, and added bonuses, I'm getting paid about $7 a day. $7 a day. All right. Now, if we look at the all-time high was $44.92, almost $45. Right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You're saying 20, 30%. I'm getting paid like 20,000% right now. And about 30% in fees. My APY right now, I believe last time I checked it was around 19,800. When I ended it was 26,000%. But right now I think my APY is 19,000, which normally, you wouldn't chase things like that. But let me say this. This is with 100% blue chip assets, 100% blue chip assets that I'm getting this high interest rate on, right? And it's nothing more than what do they call it? It's a promotion they have going on right now, right? The incentives are what people need to learn in DeFi ecosystem that differs from TradFi. You know what though? It's similar to TradFi when you compare the fees and the staking rewards we get to dividends in the tradition. See, it's a way for the traditional people to come over here and understand what's going on. We just got to understand the conversions and the similarities and how to explain them. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're interested in tonight's class, where we're going to be covering Uniswap and the Uni chain, reach out, block Wall Street, work at proton.me. Assalamu alaikum, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's going on, JL? Once again, if you're interested in tonight's class, block Wall Street, work at proton.me. That's BLOCKWALLSTREETWORK at proton.me. Just reach out with the word Uni or Uniswap or Friday's class, and I'll send you the details on getting in there. Now, back to this whole thing, right? Bitcoin's foundational security is powering a new frontier. DeFi systems built on self-sovereignty. Look, everybody talks about being sovereign. You got all these gurus out here talking about being sovereign. And we have a self-sovereignty system being set up for the real and true sovereigns of the world, right? Because those are the only ones that are interacting with this space the way that we are, the sovereigns. It's not the sheeple. It's not the followers. Absolutely not. Those that are interacting right now that are knee-deep, boots on the ground, have supplied liquidity, are lending credit, right? No, issuing credit. My fault. Issuing credit and then taking that credit and lending it. We're the true sovereigns because we're learning how to operate on a self-sovereign network within a self-sovereign system. Let me get a thumbs up or a HUD if y'all feel what I'm saying right now. If you understand how far ahead, how different we are from the everyday sheeple of the world. Y'all understand that? Y'all understand what I've been teaching y'all for the last 7-8 years? The position I've been trying to put y'all in? Does anybody get it? Does anybody get the position I've been trying to put y'all in over the last, 8 or 9 years now? Because it's almost going to be 10 years. So 8 or 9 years. Y'all understand? I hope you do. So I would give it blood, sweat, tears. Fuck, I gave the last damn near 10 years of my life to do this. Right? Understand that we are tomorrow's millionaires and billionaires if you can manage it correctly. If you can manage it correctly and not just your capital, your emotions. All right? You know what? I got a new show coming up on my YouTube as well. In fact, I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna come out with it. I think it's gonna be something. It's gonna be interactive. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be cool the way that I want to set it up. I think it's gonna be cool. All right. It goes on to state, decentralized finance will turn Bitcoin from a passive store of value into an asset that can challenge traditional finance. Prominent figures in the Bitcoin space say. At the Bitcoin 2025 conference, in fact, who wants me to do another class on Bitcoin DeFi? Because they've been building a lot over there, and it's a lot new interactions. Who's interested in getting involved if you're not already involved? And for those that are involved, who's interested in getting a deeper dive into this whole Bitcoin DeFi self-sovereignty system? Show of hands, who would be interested in the class, upcoming class next week? We can dive deep into what's going on Bitcoin. Hey, nah, Cordy Johnson, you're 100% right. He said it's funny how many people talk that sovereign talk but won't even look at this stuff because they're still using federal, and they talk that sovereign shit while using Federal Reserve notes to conduct commerce. They're not even using gold and silver. That's another funny thing. They talk that sovereign shit and still use Federal Reserve notes, debt notes. I've taught y'all how to use gold and silver in commerce in the private. It ain't no other private motherfucker teaching that right now. And I can stand on that. Name one guru right now that shows y'all how to perform commercial transactions in gold and silver, peer-to-peer in the private. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go put my beat on and I'm gonna wait. They teaching y'all some shit, but they're not giving y'all the full because they don't know. They don't know. That's why, y'all. They don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. Who else is showing y'all that? You're not a true sovereign until you're able to handle your commercial affairs like a sovereign. Back in the day, sovereigns used gold and silver. Today we use Bitcoin. At the Bitcoin 2025 conference in Las Vegas, speakers shared a conviction that Bitcoin's infrastructure will power the next generation. This is for your kids and your kids' kids. Next generation of DeFi applications in the network's next chapter. Echoing the calls of early builders who envisioned a parallel financial system to fiat currency. The conference featured DeFi projects like Liquid Network, which was joined by emerging Bitcoin DeFi companies looking to expand the decentralized tech set in the Bitcoin ecosystem. It had a broad consensus that Bitcoin is the bedrock of finance, and its rising DeFi movement is advocating for the expanded use of Bitcoin's infrastructure. At the heart of the expanded Bitcoin DeFi movement is a fundamental premise that Bitcoin is too big and important to remain passive. I agree. Everybody else's background noise. That's a fact. I be in the Solana trenches and I don't we talking and I don't see nobody talking this talk. Got you. Nah, you're not. Woo TV, what's going on? Peace. Woo TV? What is that? Is that a Woo TV? Is that a page? Let me see. Woo TV. Interesting. The information is rare to come by. Definitely. I'm a rare individual to come by. Not too my own horn and I'm a rare nigga. Just to keep it a buck. You don't come across too many like me. But anyways. I appreciate everybody that's tapping in, tuning in. Hey, that was a bar. What was a bar? What's that? Hey, what was the bar? And gold backs on cheap. That's gold and silver. Minister Be Better. What's going on, big homie? What's the word? Man, it's something about the pretty brown eyes. All right, anyways. It goes on to state that the conference features, no. At the heart of the expanding DeFi movement is a fundamental premise that Bitcoin is too big and important to remain passive. Jacob Phillips, co-founder of Lombard Finance, a liquid staking protocol, told Cointelegraph, Bitcoin DeFi is about building a trustless, permissionless financial system around Bitcoin. Okay? Yes, sir, I'm in the chat. My man, turning it into an active financial instrument, not just a vault. Lombard's LBTC supports this shift by enabling users to stake Bitcoin on the Babylon blockchain for yield while using the token in DeFi applications like lending and trading in platforms outside of the Bitcoin network. Let me break this down for y'all real quick. Let me break this down and tell y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. What they just said is that you can acquire an interest-bearing instrument. I'm gonna talk finance shit now. They telling you right now you can get you a financial instrument that bears interest, meaning that you're getting paid passively every day, right? Financial interest. You're getting passive income in Bitcoin, BTC. and then you can take that interest-bearing financial instrument, utilize it as collateral, and then issue yourself a line of credit against it. Are y'all not understanding the shit they giving us right now? It's like a nigga's playground for money. That's how I look at this shit. This shit ain't nothing but a playground to make money. It's just about what you focus on playing with. And that's why I do these classes, because I'm really just showing y'all what I'm playing with in this playground of money making. That's all this is. This like the streets in the 80s, yo. This like I'm giving a buck with you. This whole meme coins, this is like the streets in the 80s, yo. It's free reign right now. And this shit fun. That's back when the streets was really fun, going into the 90s, right? Let this shit be fun to y'all. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Anyways, I ain't gonna keep y'all. It goes on to state, meanwhile, Adrian Eldman, co-founder and chief technology officer of Rootstock Labs, championed Bitcoin's layer 2 as the foundation for smart contracts and financial inclusivity. There's no blockchain, no other place better than Bitcoin to be the new foundation of a financial system, he told Cointelegraph. Rootstock's RKS merged mining hit an all-time high in Q1 of 2025, which shows the growth in sidechains and federated bridges that can extend Bitcoin's functionality without comprising its core security. Charlie Hu, co-founder of BitLayer, underscored the need for finality and self-sovereignty. Hold on, self what? Hey, I ain't never seen the word sovereign thrown around as much since all those security party creditor gurus start coming out. But the real sovereignty is when you're able to perform commercial transactions peer-to-peer without oversight of big brothers telling you you can or you can't. You get what I'm saying? That's the real. Monique the Great, what's going on? Queen Wealthy Rising, Wealthy Rap. Man, you missed a good one. We almost done now. You definitely want to slide back and listen to it though. Missed a damn good one. Damn good one. We've been on fire. We've been on fire today for Financial Friday. What time is it? We've been on fire today. All right, it goes on to state, Charlie Hu, co-founder of BitLayer, underscored the need for finality and self-sovereignty. Hu outlined the importance of using Bitcoin base layer finality and security and not relying on sidechains. He told Cointelegraph, outlining a path that fortifies Bitcoin's base layer with new DeFi infrastructure. Then look at all these projects: Lightning Network, Liquid Network, Arc, Core, U Protocol, BounceBit, Rootstock, Mint Layer, Botonics Labs, Elasto, Stacks, Map Protocol, Qued Protocol, Rollups, Goat Network. Look at this. What are they talking about? Security, sovereignty, and real world impact. What are we talking about out there, man? What are we talking about out there? Y'all don't hear me. Blockstream CEO Adam Back noted the possibility of Bitcoin DeFi solutions to provide yields, telling Cointelegraph, once you have a Bitcoin layer 2, you can stake your Bitcoin and have instant Bitcoin yield. This is completely different from an ETF, drawing a line in the sand between traditional finance and trustless protocols. Tell me right now, what circles can you go in and talk about trustless protocols and they understand what the hell you're talking about? Tell me. I'm trying to give y'all an insight of how far ahead of the rest of the society we are. We're literally living in the future right now. Financially speaking, anyways. We're living in the future, y'all. We're not living in today's times with everybody else. I hope y'all get that. We're not living in today's times. We're living far ahead of everybody else. Far ahead of everybody else. Understand that. Back claimed that Bitcoin native applications will offer better borrowing rates and liquidity, outcompeting even TradFi options because the most liquid markets will be on chain. And so the best borrowing rates, for example, will be on chain. He explained that Bitcoin's DeFi's decentralized design incentivizes users to adopt trustless systems through self-custody tools like hardware wallets and layer 2 staking yields, which offer lower fees and greater privacy compared to custodial exchanges. These features empower users to control their assets directly, upholding Bitcoin's ethos of self-sovereignty, censorship resistance, and privacy. Yves Larose, CEO of Volta, echoed this ethos of self-custody. Self-custody is the bedrock of Bitcoin DeFi, he said. emphasizing how user control remains non-negotiable, somebody taught me those, even as Bitcoin developers build new financial layers. Joseph Kelly, co-founder and CEO of Unchained, which started as a collaborative custody multi-signature company and now offers digital financial products, doubled down on this describing collaborative custody as the antidote to the rent-seeking intermediaries of legacy finance. Clients hold 2 of the 3 keys in our multi-sig vaults, ensuring they have unilateral control to move funds at any time. You can't move funds at any time from a bank. Try it. Try to move what you want from a bank, when you want, how you want it, without any type of oversight. Zach Spade, what's going on, big homie? Big salute. Shout out to the A. Follow my man, Jack Spade. He out there killing it right now. Definitely a new wave of music. How you doing, big dog? It goes on to state, Rich Rhines, right? Rich Rhines, an initial contributor at CoreDAO, framed this moment as a convergence of robust security and DeFi experimentation. Bitcoin is a store of value today, but the next wave is utility. And now we got Bob, Merlin Chain, B2 Network, Bitfinity, Zulu Network. I'm gonna go check that out. I fuck with the Zulus. B Layer 2, Hemi, Arch Network, BitVM, Citria, LumiBit, Mezzo, Qued Protocol, Rolex, and Goat Network once again. Rootstock Labs Edelman sees Bitcoin DeFi as a tool for economic empowerment. Who more so? Damn, you getting ready for the tour? Damn, I wish I could come fuck with y'all on that tour. That'd be the shit. Damn, I need to get back to Atlanta. Hey, somebody holding an event, bring me to Atlanta. Come on, let's get it. We get some money together. Somebody let's throw a crypto event in Atlanta. Get me out there. Let's get some money together. All right. Hey, this is about economic empowerment. Who needs more economic empowerment than those that have looked at as the disheveled children of slaves, right? Who say that redlining and racism keeps them out of the current banking system or from a lot of the benefits that they give to other individuals. Who more so needs that than us? Especially in regions plagued by inflation and capital controls. We're seeing it in places like Argentina, where people are using dollar-backed stablecoins to escape local currency erosion. But the collateral behind everything is Bitcoin. And that's driving a new kind of adoption, he said. From the speakers on stage to those forging new bridges, it is a conviction that Bitcoin is more than digital gold. How much to get the bully to fly out? Right now, I'm not taking planes, so it'll be a train, but the price of the train, and then it just depends on how many days of the event you want to do. I can price it, and it'll be something doable where we can both break bread. It'll be something doable. Some ordinals on layer 1 allow you to stake BTC for yield. Come on, man. Hey, we're living in a financial playground right now. If you ain't playing in it, I don't know what's wrong. Now, like I told y'all before, being early is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. So here we have Angel Inc. launching Angel token on Uniswap. Remember, the class on Uniswap is later tonight. So we're going to be covering Uniswap, the token, as well as Unichain, the network. All right? We're going to be covering all that tonight. If you're interested in joining tonight's class, once again, send an email. Or unless you're part of the Discord, and everybody should be part of the free Discord, but send an email to block@proton.me. That's block, BLOCK, wall, WALL, street, STREET, work, WORK, at PROTON.ME with the word class, Friday class, whatever the case may be. Okay? Anyways, they're launching the Angel token on Uniswap, integrated with Angel Twin ecosystem. It goes on to state that Angel Inc., parent company of the utility asset Angel, we're going to call it Angel, confirmed that its token generation event will take place on June 18th, 2025. I'm getting y'all early. With initial liquidity provided on Uniswap. Angel is the utility token that powers AI-driven engagement, automation, and financial inclusion across the Angel Twin ecosystem, giving individuals a direct financial stake in the services which their AI twins perform. A decade ago, Platform monetization turned bedroom vloggers into a creator economy already valued at nearly $104 billion in 2021 and is projected to reach roughly $480 billion by 2027. Artificial intelligence spending is on a similar trajectory, set to surpass $300 billion worldwide by 2026. Angel Twin merges these trends through the logical next step. Under a transparent blockchain, letting users capture the upside of rapidly advancing AI. Each participant spins up an Angel Twin, a multilingual, oh my God, come on, man. A multilingual personal twin, which learns continuously from its owner, stores memory on-chain, execute tasks, or creates content on demand. Bitcoin Bully can sit back and let my twin take care of everything. He's going to be learning from the best, me. The project's medium overview describes twins as digital avatars that evolve alongside their creators, opening new, man, y'all know what type of crazy ass fucking world we're going into right now? Oh my God. Hey, when you look back on movies like, for those that are old enough, right? If y'all remember, the first Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver, right? Was that Sigourney? I think that was Sigourney Weaver. Or Ridley Scott. Well, no, Ridley Scott was the actor. I think Sigourney Weaver played Ridley Scott. Anyways, remember the androids that they had that looked like humans? Think about this. Alien came out what year? 1984, 88? Hold on. Alien. When did you come out, Alien? Alien the film. Damn, 79? Nah, directed by Ridley Scott. Right, Ridley Scott directed it, but didn't Sigourney Weaver? Yeah, Sigourney Weaver played in it, yep. Damn, 79? For real? I didn't think it was that old. Aliens premiered on May 25th, 1979. So you gotta look at it like this. 1979, Joe. 1979, they were showing y'all fucking androids. But, oh, it's a movie. It's just a movie. It wasn't just a movie. Y'all really gotta understand. Hey, we got Ben Gordon in the building. Ben Gordon, NBA Chicago Bulls star in the building, listening while in the gym with his son. Big shout out to you and Little Man, Joe. Hey, we got that. Hey, I want to get up with you, bro. We got that Bitcoin basketball game coming in July out here. They playing for $30,000 worth of Bitcoin. I want to get up with you so we can sit down and talk about, combining it and doing something. Okay? If you got some time. Anyways, back to this, right? Think about what they put in movies. And if you look at it, it's really just a programming for those that are young enough to be living in the certain future that they want to create. So if you think about it in my age range, right? We was watching shit like, as an example, the Jetsons. So if you remember the Jetsons, right? And the Jetsons, what was the Jetsons copy? Let me see. Excuse me. Let me see. The Jetsons. The Jetsons originally aired in primetime September 23rd, 1962. I didn't know the Jetsons was that old, the 60s. And you got to think about what they was putting in the Jetsons, Joe. What was they showing us? FaceTime. Didn't they FaceTime each other all the time on their little MacBooks and their iPhones? Didn't they? Huh? Didn't George Jetson go to work every single day and manage artificial intelligence? Robots? Didn't he? So you got to think. They're showing this to the children that are going to be living in that future so that when they bring that future to the children, which are now adults, it's not a mind fuck. Y'all don't hear me, man. Let me get off of this. Let's get back to crypto. This is amazing what's going on. Amazing. It goes on to state, the project's main overview describes twins as digital avatars that evolve alongside their creators, opening new income streams. All computer calls, data shares, and marketplace transactions settle in Angel, tying real-time usage to verified legal entries. The token's design centers around three main pillars: global collaboration, AI-powered financial access, and U.S. data sovereignty. In practice, this means an entrepreneur can charge micro fees for an AI-generated report. A music fan can tip an artist's twin, and a researcher can license anonymized data sets, with each action triggering an on-chain revenue sharing payout. Understand how far, listen to what I'm reading to y'all right now. Understand how far ahead we are from everybody else. King Shot City, what's going on? I'm sure you're wealthy by now. I've been wealthy in spirit. I do this shit because I love to do it. This shit ain't about the money. If it was about the money, I'd be charging up the wazoo for my classes and my products. This shit's because I love to do it. I charge because it's the time that I'm giving up. Remember, money is time and energy. I give up time and energy, so I need to reciprocate it and put it into a vehicle that I can transport. But I do this shit because I love this shit. Need to get back up with you. It's been a minute. I need to get some water. Like, I'll probably grab some water from you today. DM me your number. Yeah. It's going on 10:30, y'all. I got to get up out of here. We've had a nice hype show today. I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in, tap in. Hopefully you took notes on what's going on here. Back to what I was saying, though. As I'm reading this article, you got to understand what we're talking about. This is not in the normal people's conversation on the daily. It's not. Nowhere near. Now look at the Flintstones. They say the Jetsons is the rich and the Flintstones are the poor. Hey, I can agree with that. 100% I can agree with that. A real interesting dichotomy. You want 51st in St. Lawrence? 51st in St. Lawrence. 51st. That's a let me look it up real quick. That's a spot, stop, shop, storefront. Hold on. Got you. Ben Gordon, that's dope. He used to come to our shop. We still got his jersey. Ebony Barbershop. Sorry to get off topic. Wait, what y'all talking about? Let me see. We'll be at Diet High School this Sunday for Father's Day picnic. Okay. Let me see. What did Ben Gordon say? Okay. Wait, Ron Paul and his company are building on Sui. Beautiful. Man, we're early, yo. That's all I'm keep telling y'all. We're early. Take advantage. Take advantage of your earliness. Take advantage of my information. Take advantage of me because I ain't going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm gone, I don't know if anybody's going to hold the torch and bear it the way that I'm bearing it. So take advantage. Once again, we got class tonight covering Uniswap, the Uni chain. I got some very, very, very lucrative and profitable strategies for everybody. Come to class. Let me show you what I found over here. Okay? Remember, it's all about being early. And we're early to this new ecosystem. Not only all that, they got the airdrops coming. Right? So once again, block Wall Street work at proton.me if you're interested. If you're already in the free Discord, just go to the tab. It's already over there. If you're reaching out about the class and you're not part of the Discord, I'm going to send you a link to the free Discord, man. With that being said, I appreciate and I love you all. Until the next one, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm out of here.